JB walks right next to me with Haley. I think he's like has his arm around her, closer than I am to you.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, we should do a group costume.
Diddy, baby oil.
I could be like the. Okay.
well, it was just our birthdays, Noah and I.
Bro, our birthdays are 2 days apart. I don't know if people even remember that.
Happy birthday.
And then we usually tell people that Rob's birthday is on the 17th. He's like right in between me and Ryan.
That's like my honorary birthday.
Yeah.
Rob's an honorary Virgo. Did you do any Virgo shit on your birthday?
What the fuck did I do? I didn't do shit. My day kind of got a late start.
Same.
And I was like, man, I'll just do some shit another day.
We went to dinner though.
I went to dinner.
The waitress lady knew you and gave us literally free appetizers. Like,
yeah.
That was busting.
That was
That's
nice.
lit.
She's like, yeah, a couple more on the house. I said, dude, we're coming. It's my birthday every day.
I'm sad I missed it. I like that place you guys went to too.
I've never been
I'm
there.
a fan, yeah.
It was good. It was good. They had a
World
crazy
grill.
ribeye steak. Ryan's been getting a lot of free shit though lately. Cause, he had this chair that I saw the other day. I'm like, where'd you get that? He said some guy that he was talking to that owns it gave it to him.
I walked into this furniture store and then the guy immediately recognized me and didn't say that he recognized me, but I could just tell. And then he ended up giving me, let's just say I got like a $2,000 discount.
Bruh.
On some stuff that I bought.
And I was going to walk in and be like, hey, I know this guy named Rhino. That's my friend, man.
He was like, dude, just come back whenever my boss isn't here,
Bruh.
and we'll work something out.
Bro,
I
that's a
said, bet, bro.
No, but yeah, for my birthday too, I woke up too early. That was a problem. I woke up, I agreed to go to the gym with somebody, so I worked out with them. And then I got back and I was like, damn, I really want to take a nap. But I'm like, this is my day. And obviously it's my birthday, so you can spend it however you want. So I didn't do that. I had ice cream cake off the jump for breakfast. I was like, nah, I deserve this champion meal. And then, what do I want to do? Do I want to go do a fun activity? I probably should have planned that out earlier. But I also enjoy doing stuff with the flow. And then I was like, nah, I just want to sit outside and relax. So I ended up going to a little lake and just fed the ducks. And then I sat there. And then after probably like an hour, I was like, it's really hot out here. Because the LA the heat's been increasing. So I went back home. And I just chilled, and then I had a really good, nice dinner with steak and stuff, but it was the most mundane. And then I said that to somebody after. They're like, yo, your birthday just passed. How was it? I was like, yeah, I spent a day with the ducks and just kind of like relaxed with my friends. Say, get a load of this guy. It was like, ain't no way you just said that. And I was like, dude. He was clowning me. He's like, really? I was like, yeah. And then he's like, bro turns 28 and starts turning into Shakespeare, just sitting outside with himself. I'm like, yeah.
You start enjoying different things as you age, you know?
Yep.
What were you supposed to do?
Supposed to be
Get drunk or something?
Yeah, I guess so. Have a big party.
The park with the ducks seemed like a vibe to me.
It was nice.
Was that guy saying that younger than you?
It was Alex, our old editor. So.
Oh shit! Come on, Alex.
Yeah, he was just laughing at me, and I was like, dude.
Well, he is younger.
He is younger. And then Rob's birthday was a couple months ago.
Mine was a while ago. Shit, I forgot what I even did.
Did you do anything crazy?
No, I think I just went to dinner. That's usually my vibe, like chill with my friends or fam, go to dinner.
That's all you need sometimes.
That's all you need. Not the whole month-long celebration, weekend, birthday week.
And is that more like a girl thing, or
I
like
think it's more of a girl thing?
Because some girls be having like birthday weeks, same way Halloween's coming up. So there's like Halloween weekend, like you be sending the whole week. You got to do stuff.
Like my sister just posted a story. The start of my birthday month. I said, really? And her birthday's at the end of the month. You can't take the whole month.
And do you guys get offended if somebody that, let's say, is close to you forgets it's your birthday and wishes you happy birthday?
No,
I don't.
I don't either. I know that some people are like, yo, it's someone's birthday. Make sure you wish them happy birthday.
Because realistically, who's remembering the birthday? I don't remember birthdays. I'm sorry.
I would say most of my guy friends, I literally forget.
Usually I see someone post it on the story and then I go to the text.
Bingo.
I'm like,
the
happy
only
birthday.
way I know if it's your birthday if you post it. If you don't post it, I don't remember. And I think that happened to you last year. I don't think you posted something on your story and like 2 days went by and I saw you on my famous birthdays. And I was like, oh shit, it was Rob's birthday the other
But then
day.
there's people that really take that to heart.
Yeah.
You forgot my birthday. He didn't text me on my birthday. She didn't text me on my birthday. People really act like that and are mad about. Yeah, I guess that's your most important day of your life, right? Your birth. Are people supposed to care? No, it happened already.
Like, as long as the person themselves has a great day, and I wish everybody, whenever your birthday is, just enjoys it yourself. I think that's all that matters.
I was gonna say, surely that's, let me not use the word narcissistic, but surely that's self-centered thinking to believe that everyone should care about your birthday as much as you do. They don't.
I'm happy though. I'm like, hey, somebody, this is the only time they pop out the woodworks is when it's my birthday. But also, it doesn't really matter. Like,
I'm glad you're alive. Yeah, if someone forgets mine, I don't give a rat's ass. I'm just happy to be here.
or again, that's why also like, Alex or anybody that may have also thought that's watching this like, that's corny. You just sat and did nothing, only went to dinner. I'm like, hey, there's the thing that you're supposed to do something grand that day. And it's like,
people celebrate differently too. Like,
they do, yeah.
If someone likes the party, that's cool.
I was thinking like, knock on wood, I'm hoping I'm going to have many more birthdays to come. So I was like, I'll get around to it. I'm sure there'll be a point in my life. Yeah, this year I really want to do something, or things have been going this way or that way during the year. So by my birthday, I got to do this. Like last year, we all went to Vegas. So, I mean, like that was cool. And then this year just kind of came up and I was like, today's the day. But yeah.
Time just flies, which is the crazy part.
Definitely does. But yeah, do you guys feel older?
I don't actually.
I don't feel older. Like things like I'll see in public or online or what like 20-year-olds are doing now. I'm like, damn. Okay, that makes me feel old sometimes.
Or yeah,
I don't feel old.
Exactly. But then
when like people think I'm old, makes me feel old. I'm like, wait, what?
I recognize people's youth rather than me getting older, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Like when I'm around somebody that's 19 or 20 and they're acting up or in a character that I don't do or possess anymore, I'm like, yeah, I'm way older than these guys.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
And that's actually a great segue into something I wanted to share.
All right, y'all, I gotta talk about something that's really elevated my style game. GLD. If you're like me, finding dope jewelry as a guy used to be a nightmare. Everything was either super cheap and flimsy or way overpriced, but GLD came through and changed that. These are quality pieces built to last, and they don't break the bank. Every piece has real gold, and you can actually feel the weight and the craftsmanship. Each stone is hand set, and GLD's production process just gives this next level shine that hits harder in person than anything I've seen before. I've been rocking their Miami Cuban link, and I'm not gonna lie, when I put this chain on, my whole fit just elevates. You feel that little confident boost, that main character energy when you step out. Whatever your vibe is, GLD's got something for it. Chains, pendants, earrings, rings, even fully iced out watches. And they got crazy collaborations too. They have official drops with the NBA, WNBA, NFL, MLB, MLS, and even DC Comics. So if you want to rep your team or your favorite superhero in style, they got it all covered. The best part, they got something for every price point. Whether you're starting with the 18K gold plated pieces that still look incredible, or going all in on solid gold and natural diamonds, you can find exactly what fits your budget and style. And if you want something completely original, GLD can even make a custom piece just for you. From a one-of-a-kind pendant to a fully iced out chain, their custom shop will literally bring your vision to life. And bro, it's not just me hyping this up. Over 2 million customers, 50,000 5-star reviews, and celebs like A$AP Rocky, Justin Bieber, Kevin Durant, Micah Parsons, and so many more all rock GLD. Plus, every single piece comes with a lifetime warranty, like it's literally built to last you forever. So here's what you gotta do. Work hard and change the game. For a limited time only, new customers are getting an insane deal. Use code STRAWBERRY to get 50% off plus a free chain at GLD.com. That's 50% off and a free chain with code STRAWBERRY at GLD.com. And after you purchase and they ask where you heard about it, tell them Strawberry Park sent you. Trust me, once you throw on your first GLD piece, you'll get it. It's not just jewelry. It's that finishing touch that makes you feel like you're really him. Back to the show.
I was at a birthday celebration for someone.
Okay.
Bunch of people at the table, predominantly girls, and I had to point that out.
He hangs out with girls.
I do hang out with girls, believe it or not.
On that Zacharific shit.
I didn't like any of the girls for what it's worth. They were all.
AKA, he didn't go home with anybody.
And I was there, whatever. People are yapping, whatever. And then one girl, I don't know how old she was, 21 maybe. She was speaking, and she kept saying like, this person's weird. This guy was weird. Blah blah blah. Speaking down about kind of everything and people she's interacted with. Basically, the only things she was saying were negative or putting people down. And in that moment, I was thinking to myself, and that's when I had one of those moments of, I'm older than you. Because, all right, that might be true that whoever you're saying you didn't like, whatever. But I'm like, and who are you to say any of that? Like, is there anything wrong with you? Basically, I was just around that person. And that's someone who I had only met once or twice. But I was like, wow, I feel more mature because I'm above that. Mm-hmm. I'm above just randomly disparaging people at a dinner party just to boost up my own ego.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then when you label yourself as a person that's talking shit about somebody else, it's like, I don't want to talk to that person because they're just going to be judging me the whole time. Gossip is the easiest thing to do, right? It's how easy is it to just point out any flaws in somebody else that maybe those people don't even see as flaws themselves.
Something was just really off-putting to me when she said, oh, so-and-so, oh yeah, he was so weird. And
yeah, people do, like, just jumping on those.
I didn't know who she was talking about, but in my mind, I'm like, first off, I don't know who you're talking about, but to label someone with one disparaging word, who as if to make yourself seem like, and I'm not.
Yep.
I was just like, I do not like you.
Did they say weird because of anything?
No.
Yeah, so now we have to just believe you almost.
Oh, just throwing out blanket words. Now, granted, I would never even hang out with this person in real life, so it's kind of like, that was just for the one evening.
Yeah.
And I've said this probably before, but a quote that I heard about, are you a better lover or are you a better hater? And it's like, what do you do more often? Hate on things or talk about how much you love things? And I was like, man, I'm a lover. Or at least I want to be more of that. You're a hypocrite. You guys react and you say mean stuff all the time. I think the difference is, and it's also how I make a living, I think it's different with when you're just by yourself.
Yeah.
And in a group of people all the time. You know, you can dunk on people here and there. Like, all right, I get it.
There's a time and a place, yeah.
But when it's, yeah, this person's this, okay? and why is that? Well, because they did this. Have you ever met them before? Or like,
Yeah.
I was just like,
Or did you have a bad experience with that person and now that person, maybe that person just doesn't like you. And yeah, maybe you have a bad connotation with them, but they're actually pretty cool with a whole bunch of other people.
and you're shitting on someone. I'm like, you're pretty insufferable. If we want to do name calling, I can think of a few for you right now.
One of your biggest idols growing up, probably all of ours, I took inspiration, Justin Bieber.
Hey.
We went to, shout out for JB.
JB.
Ryan and I went to a basketball game. I think the league is called the G League. It's like YouTubers / like actual players / influencers / celebrities, like the Love Island people, but then streamers and YouTubers are all on a team. There was a basketball event where Neon was doing a live stream and Justin Bieber's new brand Skylark, did I say that right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had a basketball team that went against Neon's team and Justin Bieber was supposed to show up. I didn't think he would, and then he actually did. And me and Ryan had like a really good eyesight line of seeing him from like 10 feet away. He was there with Haley, boot up. You know, Justin Bieber's in his, what would you call his era now?
I don't give a fuck era.
Yeah, it's got to be that. Because
Swag era, I don't know.
Anyways, after the event left, I went home. Apparently, Ryan was damn near 5 feet from him and could have got a picture, but you had an experience where you were up close with the man himself.
Yeah, it was cool seeing him in the flesh because I had actually never been to any of his concerts before. Like I tried to go once, got canceled, whatever. But seeing him in the flesh, he left the venue and everyone's kind of mingling and whatnot. And then I pee, come back out. I'm talking to some random guy that comes up to me and I'm like, oh, who the fuck are you? You know, when you're at a party, someone recognizes you.
Just saying what's up there.
You're like, oh, so-and-so, I forgot your name. I'm talking to him. JB walks right next to me with Haley. I think he's like has his arm around her.
Shit.
Closer than I am to you.
Okay, damn.
And then walks right by me and then walks around, goes around this little hallway. And I, as a freaked out fan,
Where's he going?
Casually was like, oh, where'd he going? I slowly walk over that way and then I see him basically like the distance from me to this door over here. So about the length of a room. I see him lighting up a blunt or whatever he was smoking. And he's there.
Some JB shit.
And he opens the door and he says to this girl, he's like, hey, here's your lighter back. Thank you. And then the girl takes it, whatever. Essentially, I had the opportunity to stand there and ask him for a picture as he was there smoking, whatever. And I decided not to. And I just went home.
That's some Ryan shit, though. I would have been the guy.
Is that a regret you have, though?
No, and let me tell you why.
Oh.
I did get his lighter, though. He gave it back to the girl.
He touched, so he used.
He gave it back to the girl. I said, hey, can I use the lighter? She said, yeah. I said, thank you. It's now in my closet.
Well, there you go. You have his DNA, low-key, like his fingerprint.
Part of me was like, oh, I would like to get a picture to show I'm with JB, or like, oh, it'd be cool just to even have an exchange with him. But I know that he was already taking 100,000 photos. And I know what it feels like when a trillion people want a photo. And I've experienced that only at a football game for 10 minutes or something. Not nearly to the extent that he has. And I was like, you know what? I respect him so much to the point where I will not speak to him or bother him or ask for a picture because I respect him that much. That's what he would want a true supporter to probably do.
So you stole his lighter.
Yep.
See, my thing is, if he was on a hike and he was just doing his little solo thing, or I saw him at the gym, or he's at church. I've even seen people run into Justin Bieber at church. I'm not going to bother him there. If we're at this private event, like, I'm here somehow. I fil like he'd be like, oh, that guy got in.
Like, I'm not even sort of like a fan like that and want to get pics with people, but JB, bro, I need that pic.
Yeah, I was just in this place of, like I said, because I respect him so much, and I think that's the key there is, taking a picture, you could say it's a selfish thing, or it's like this is for me. The picture that I'm going to take with JB is not for him.
Yeah.
It is for me. And I was like, you know what?
It really is.
Because I value him so much as a person, I will do the thing where I don't get any benefit from it.
Wow.
Simply out of respect for him, and that's one less picture he has to take tonight. Hopefully he sees this and is like, wow, dude, you really are dope.
I mean, that's the title. Ryan stole Justin Bieber's blank. So, but what's crazy is he has seen you. Like, there's 100% fact he has, because when we did When the Music Video Doesn't Match the Song 2, whatever, 10 million views, YouTube, and that got posted on Instagram. Like Scooter Braun, Scooter Braun commented all the laughing emojis because we used his song in that video. You know he sent that to JB. Especially if I saw him up on a yacht like months ago taking a picture of the Love Island finale like on TV. Now granted, Love Island's a nationwide show, everybody knows, but the fact that his manager saw that video and commented, you know JB seen your face at least once.
You went up to him, yo, Rhino, bro, I love your videos.
The magic
chill with me tonight.
I mean, he follows like Kyle from Nelk. He's friends with Drewski, other people. Imagine he was like, yo, dude, I couldn't tell if that was you or not. That would have been...
I fumbled the whole thing.
Nah,
no. He's like, yo, what's your Instagram again, though? Your stuff's funny as hell.
Maybe there'll be another opportunity then, like, right? If you guys saw him there, like, I'm sure you guys would get invited to something else.
And then I just saw, like, the Too Hype Christopher London. He was hanging out with him at Speed's show or a little movie thing. And speaking of Speed, I got to see IShowSpeed at a random club 2 nights ago. You guys know I lost the world's first sperm race. We're not going to talk about it. I'm not doing any more cold plunges or hot saunas because that boils the sperm or whatever the hell. I want to tell everybody it's rigged, but at this point, let me just say I lost and just keep it at that. But anyways, there was another sperm race with UCLA versus USC again. Supposed to be at some frat house. It got shut down because UCLA, I guess, is notorious for not letting people have fun. And then they moved it to some Zouk nightclub. And I was like, there's no way Speed is actually coming to this. And little behold, and then it was a fever dream that night because then Dave Blunt's performed a song. And I was like, what is this weird world where there's a sperm race going on with college kids? I'm there. Speed is supposed to come live stream this. And then Dave Blunt's is now performing one song. I was confused. Speed walks in. I saw him like coming up to me, and I felt like that meme that you put on your story like months ago, where like I was the girl behind the DJ booth. Like I was at the DJ booth of the nightclub, and then Speed's like walking up, and I'm there like, yo, this is crazy. And I'm just like filming him. And then he walks up with all the security and stuff. Then he's doing a live stream, and he literally left mid-race. And I don't know exactly what his reasoning was, but it looked like he was actually disgusted and didn't want to be there. Wow. I thought more of like, you know, his character and just how he is. Or he also had a long day. It was like 11 p.m. But even
like
seeing
kid viewers, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been people in the chat, but it was weird. Yeah, same thing when he walked in. I was like, dang, I wish I could get a photo with him. But when I saw this whole security entourage, I was like, that's not going to happen. But it's weird how you see somebody famous all over the internet. Only thing I wanted to do when I saw his presence was just film him. Like, it was like, I could have put it down, enjoy it. I can watch the live stream later. Like, I can do it. I think it was probably a selfish thing where, you know, like, let's say moments after I have people like, yo, were you at this thing, blah, blah? And I'm like sending videos. Yeah, I was right there. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's that weird clout. You just get your other clout coins where you like show people that I was there or I saw him and you didn't. But it was still, nonetheless, you still respect him. Like, God, this guy's like taking over streaming and to be this young. I think he's younger than Kai Cenat. It was mind boggling.
It makes me think about the perception of like celebrities and just A-list celebrities nowadays. It is the streamers. It is the online influencers. No one's really pulling crowds like that, like A-list actors back then that were on magazines and TMZ. That's kind of like a thing of the past, right?
I saw Fabio Foreign just made a diss track on Kai Cenat, like, why you leave me out of Mafiathon?
Wow.
You have rappers that are like, yo, include me in your world. But then I remember months ago, he was talking about how like Playboy Max is not cool or he's lame for... Yeah, I know we were smoking the Airbnb and he kicked us out. That was lame. But then it's like you were begging to
They want to be in the mix a bit, right? They still want to. They know. I mean, LeBron James was just on a stream.
That's insane.
I mean, he's the greatest athlete or whatever people can say. This is next level. Like, I don't think fame or anything has ever reached this sort of thing.
Yeah, why is Kevin Hart doing a sleepover part 2 with Drewski and Kai Cenat? Like, Kevin Hart does not need to do that. But he's like, oh, whether it's what he's going to get paid or whether Kevin Hart has a whole bunch of things to promote up and coming and Kai Cenat has whatever 1 million subscribers. It's like,
and the higher ups know that, so they're like, all right, this is our funnel now. Let's work through this Kai Cenat kid and push everything we need to do. And that's the new thing.
Yep.
And what is it that you have to do to get people to care that much? Like, Speed could pull up anywhere and it looks like Michael Jackson's in town, you know?
Yep.
And it's like, damn, like, what was it that led up to this? Like, you don't even know anymore. Like, everyone's just famous.
Yeah, I don't see too much. I obviously see clips on my social media, but I don't consume a lot of that with the whole Mafiathon, whatever, because I'm not into the streaming culture and stuff. I would just see little tidbits, and I would be confused at why people would be watching it, because it was like Ray J and so are up in the middle of the night making noise, doing backflips in their room together. I'm like, what the fuck is, like, why would
like, why is Kevin Hart doing a sleepover at Kai Cenat? Why is that a thing?
He's got a family.
It's almost weird.
That goes back to the age thing. I've grown out of, like, to me, I'm like, I need to see like some cool film with a cool movie plot, or
with a message,
with a cool message and a plot,
something to take away from when I leave the theater.
Yeah, something a bit more deep. Where I can't get into seeing 6 black guys in a room together having a sleepover for 36 hours or whatever. To me, that is just not like really engaging. But that's why I consume other things like music.
So it's not for you.
Would we say
comedy
that,
shows,
or is it smart that they are making, what do you call it, brain rot, or just fast food, or very entertaining, no meaning, but it's just a good time to forget about everything content? Like that's what that's all the kids can understand, right?
So brain rot sort of stuff. Because if we put a live stream up right here of us doing our content,
they're not
gonna
tune in.
Watch that. No one's tuning in.
But the kids, like, are there more younger people than older people? I don't know how the world works, honestly. Probably not. But it's just easy to entertain the younger kids with easier things like Ray J doing a backflip or Drewski breaking a chair. That's easier for a 6th grader to laugh at. But yeah, maybe there
makes
are
it
older
seem
men.
if you're getting Ray J and you're getting, LeBron, it seems like you're, Kevin Hart, like it's for the older people, right? Like why would they be for kids?
Yeah, is he crossing over, or is Kevin Hart just trying to still be seen by the younger? I don't know.
I thoroughly enjoyed the freestyles he was doing when he would bring on the rappers.
That
and
was
see
cool.
that on the radar thing. Those I watched. I would watch all the rapper freestyles because that was smart. He did probably a bit of everything, and I consumed what resonated with me.
They make so much that yes, there probably is bound for. There's probably a stream you could do tomorrow where you're like, oh, this is more up my.
I guess that's what makes them the best, right?
Right.
You just touch on everything.
They do everything. You got Speed breaking boundaries by going to India, China, this, that, like all the cultures, and then you got Ashton Hall, other people that are blowing up, collabing with them. It's a recipe where, I guess that's why it is just compounding to get bigger and bigger, because now they're just as important as an A-lister, where they can link up with anybody at this point.
And when you're the biggest, it's kind of like in any industry. When you are the biggest, you have a monopoly, so you just keep getting bigger.
That's true.
So it's
That's
like
true.
He could sit there in silence for 8 hours, and it'd be like there would be breaking news. Like he's just had nothing for 8 hours. Holy shit, this is hilarious. Whereas if anyone else does that,
how do you get people to care that much? Is
Because
crazy.
you see him, like I saw him walk in. Obviously, I respect him. He looked like just a normal person, but you're like, wow, it's that effect you give once you've given people so much entertainment.
And I watched that too, where he went in there, he didn't really like show too much interest, and then he dipped.
Just dipped.
But as a viewer, I'm like, damn, they put that whole thing on for him, and he didn't even give a fuck.
When I was there before, they're like, all right, guys, Speed's going to be here in 15 minutes. Who's doing lights? The girls with the chairs. All right, when the winter comes, boom. Who's going to lift out this? Da-da-da-da. Make sure when Speed comes, you do this. And then bro just like walked in. What the hell? Walked out.
Right? Any normal person would just be like, what? This is all for me? Okay, I guess I'll just stay till the end of the night because y'all did this. Speed was like, I'm leaving. No explanation.
And you can.
And they
don't get mad at that because they're like, at least he came. Like,
wow.
And no one gets mad at you because you're Speed. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Let somebody set that up for me. I just dip. Oh, I gotta go.
But there's no headlines. He's rude for leaving after they put this on. It's,
they're probably gonna
get away with.
They're gonna
whatever.
find me after and be like, bro, you just wasted all our time.
and they gave him a bag too, right, to show.
Yeah,
up?
he got paid so bad.
Have to. No way he's just pulling up anywhere.
Imagine. And how long was he there for?
15 minutes?
Not even.
Maybe not even 15 minutes, actually. Actually, you know what? I have the video on my phone when he walked in and the video on my phone when he walked out. All right, so I have this video here. We'll play it on screen. He's walking up into the crowd, 10:47. And then this clip, 10:58 is when he leaves. 11 minutes. So, and you know what? It felt longer because the second this guy walks in that you feel like you could never see in the flesh, you're like, I'm in the moment. Like, I'm filming it, but I'm like, that's him. But in reality, that was 11 minutes. And that was, you paid a bag. Not even just that. The people paid to move the stuff to the new location, and you have to get permission there. Like,
it's like the more famous you get, the more disrespectful you're allowed to be.
Yes.
That's why rappers can show up 2 hours late.
There you go.
Whatever.
you think Michael Jackson would be hopping into streams if he was here now?
feel like he's just above that for some reason.
Yeah. Or in his prime. I wonder if he was in his prime while Speed and Kai and FaZe are all in the prime. If he's hopping in that.
I mean, he would be something way big, like bigger than just like even Speed, because
He would be the like, he can just pop out when he pops out. And it's
what he would pop out anywhere and he'd get crazy amount of crowds with no stream sniping, with no one even knowing where he's at.
You think they would let like a Speed come to like his Netherlands house and like get to just walk around for the day?
I wouldn't be surprised. I guess with that much clout, you can get away. You can do a lot of things, I think. You could rent out a stadium if you want. You can buy whatever, do this.
It's making me think about some of these social media influencers, their level of fame versus a pop star. They are damn near the same.
You've seen him way more than your favorite.
There's almost
whatever.
no like A-list celebrity thing. It's just like a famous streamer.
Bro, IShowSpeed. Let me see that picture that he posted the day after that thing. Post has been up for one day, 2.8 million likes. Dude, let me go to Michael B. Jordan real quick. Like Michael B. Jordan has less followers than Speed, which is crazy. His last photo, Michael B. Jordan only pulled 500K likes.
Yeah, people care about streamers more than actors.
Absolutely.
Oh, also, is it the adults? Are they not engaging that much? Like they're not liking or commenting. They are seeing it, but you know, the kids, they're there to like, they're there to comment. But man, it's crazy.
That level of fame to me, I wouldn't even want to be that popular. Getting 10 million.
It's crazy.
Because then you got freaks out to get you. Like inevitably there's freaks that are stalkers.
Well, yeah, the security he had, it was like, yeah, they're going to pop you if you even try to do something. One guy tried to just give him like a can of soda. Like 4 arms were like over him so that Speed could grab it through the arms, but you can't touch this, dude.
Yeah, to be that famous in this day and age, I don't know.
Makes me think of the Pop Smokes of the world. We're not, granted, he more gang affiliated and whatnot, but still.
I mean, Christina Grimmie wasn't in a gang.
Just a YouTuber
There you go.
trying to have a show. Crazy fan just walks up to her, pops her, and that's that.
On a lighter note, I had some other topics. There's this old guy that pissed me off at the mall the other day. I'm trying on shoes at the Century City Mall. Trying them on. They're looking good on my feet and shit. You know, you got to do a little run up and back, you know, test them out.
Yep.
Very, very old black gentleman is helping me out. Well, helping me out. I don't know if he worked there. I think he was maybe 100, 110 years old. And I'm trying his shoes on, whatever. Then I hop on a phone call. I take the shoes off for a second. I set them to the side. I'm on the phone call. Bro comes up, takes the shoes, puts them back in the box, puts everything back in it. And I'm like, I was on the phone call. I couldn't stop and be like, dude, stop.
Yeah, I'm still trying those on.
I'm not done yet. Like, I need to look at them and take pictures of them and compare price chart and look at the prices and shit. And he put them back in the box, and I got really angry. And I was like, I'm just gonna fucking leave now. And then I left, and I was like, this is a sign not to get these shoes. And
Hey, I mean, the customer service is part of it. You had some bad
He
customer
was
service.
trying to pack it up for you, take it to the register.
Yeah, you put it up at the register. You thought you were going to go to it right after.
I so badly wanted to go to one of the other employees and be like, can you get that guy? Because I almost bought these shoes, and bro took them away from me. I was like, why would you do that?
He's an elderly man.
Now, I did feel bad. Like, you shouldn't be that old working. That actually was in my mind, though. I was like, obviously, whatever the way his life worked out, he has to work. So I feel bad for him.
Damn.
But dude, the customer service.
Talking about pet peeves. For some reason, I don't know why I don't like when people text me or reach out and be like, what are you doing next week? What are you doing on Thursday? I want them to tell me what it is that you want me to do, or like invite me to it. Because then you almost feel obligated to say,
Follow up. What
you
is
follow
it?
up. Like if you say, I'm not doing nothing. Well, in their mind, okay, good. Well, I'm doing this. You better come. Just tell me off rip, hey, next week I'm going to be going to this show on Wednesday at this time. Like I would love for you to join. Like I don't like the little, it seems like a game to me. You know what I
I'm
mean?
very direct. I'm a very direct person. If I hit you up, it's, hey, blah, 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 blah. Like, here's what's going on.
Yeah, I guess more people are
People just hit you with
more
the
direct
yo.
than others.
You're like, what is this one?
Yo, what are you doing next Saturday? Well, what do you want? What do you want to do? Like, what's your proposal?
So you have something. Just
Obviously, you have something in
You
mind.
just want to know what I'm doing? Like, what
I'd
are you
rather
doing?
text them what I want from them.
Exactly.
And then you can take as much time as you need to be like, all right, do I give a fuck about this person? Do I give a fuck this thing? And all right, maybe I'll go to this. But yeah, versus the like trying to like reel you in a little bit.
Like, you're reeling me into something. Just tell me.
Hey, can I tell you something?
Like,
Please
I don't know why
just
I
say
just thought
it.
of that. It's just.
No, I definitely can
I guess
see.
some people are different though. They want that build up. Hey, can we talk about something? Just tell me. Just talk.
Can I tell you something? You just did.
You just told me something. You
Tell
didn't
me-
ask about that part. You didn't ask if you can ask me if I can tell you something.
Can I ask you a question?
You guys gonna go to Halloween parties this year?
If I get invited to one.
I'm gonna throw one.
Oh.
I'm gonna throw
I'm
Halloween.
going.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Flyer's almost done. Put it on.
Oh, bet. Here?
Won't be at my place.
Oh.
It's gonna be a house that if anything happens, it's not my responsibility.
Oh, bet.
So we're gonna pull that off.
I'll be there.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going?
Is it rude to be like costumes only?
No, I think that should be.
Because like I don't want people to feel like they have to wear one, but it's like, I mean, it's Halloween, might as well like try.
it's
to
your
show some
party,
spirit, right?
That's the rule. If you want to get in, you have to have a costume.
Imagine outside only if you have no costume on.
I mean, why throw a Halloween party with no costume? Like,
True. It's
come
not
on,
like it's
pull
my
up.
birthday. It's like, okay.
And plus, if they know it's like you're going to a party near Halloween, you probably got to wear a costume.
And I think you prevent freaks from showing up at the door when you force people to wear a costume.
There you go.
Because the hoodlums don't like wearing
Yep.
Mario hats.
No, I'm a YN. Pull up. What is
Yeah.
your costume
I'm a
here?
YN.
They let them all in. Security's like, oh, I thought that was the new.
You're white.
I'll throw one just to see how it goes. It could be a complete disaster, but we'll see how that.
No,
happens.
it'll be fun.
I don't even be dressing up. Like, I feel like I always end up wearing a costume every year though somehow, and if even it's the most mundane thing. So
I need to plan some shit out. I never be planning no
right,
costume.
maybe we do like we're the three something.
Yeah, we should do like a group costume. Let's start thinking.
I just thought of one. We'll be the Migos.
Okay.
That obviously would be terrible optics doing the Migos because obviously Takeoff passed away. But if you did it in a tasteful way with a white suit, and then the other two, and then if you guys did blackface,
Like wings.
huh?
What?
What did you say?
If I had
Oh, the wings.
Wings. Like,
Okay. But there's other trios out there.
Yeah, what are the other trio groups that would make for a good 3-person costume?
Yeah, put it in the comments. I need something
Yeah.
creative though. I don't want like
Something out of the box.
something like what the fuck. Like
That could be cool.
I need something stupid.
3 is something.
Or just three things that are like objects. It's not even humans.
Chip, penny, and used napkin from SpongeBob. Come on,
There we go.
that's a good one. I'll put it up on the board.
Or like Diddy, baby oil, prostitute. Like I don't know. It could be.
Oh,
yeah. Oh,
I could be like the 15-year-old. Okay. Do we have any more options? 3s.
because I was gonna
Three
say, what did
Stooges.
he what's her name?
Cassidy?
Cassie.
Yeah,
Cassie,
and then
yeah.
Ryan, I'll beat the shit out of you.
Okay. Because we want to be realistic with it.
And I'll be the baby oil.
Yeah.
If you want, you could be Diddy
works.
though. If you want.
I was gonna say Noah's
I really
Diddy.
don't. I really don't want to do blackface.
I said we'd put Noah in blackface. He'll be Diddy.
Yeah. Might as well just go all the way.
Rob will be Cassie. And you guys can reenact.
So
the
I have to have
hotel.
like the towel around me, kind of like that like elevator clip.
Exactly.
Or the iconic hotel clip.
And you guys will reenact that. I'll be the baby oil.
And we'll just like run around the party. And we got to
Yeah.
do it like 15 times. So like, oh, that's Diddy Oil, Noah, Rob.
Jeffrey Dahmer, and then 2 of us are corpses.
Yeah. I could just be like a heart.
Oh yeah,
Right?
I'll be like a possum because he did fuck. He did like to mess with the animals before he got to the humans.
Oh wow,
So I'll just put like a little rat tail on.
we're cooking. See how quick we cooked that up.
3 irrelevant YouTubers.
We could just.
Well, we
have
do
one
that
like
every day.
this.
We just show up like this.
Do we invite one fan to the party? Do we bring a special subscriber, not a fan?
Yeah, maybe if they're a member.
Okay. For the members, if you're a member at mystrawberrypark.com, I'm down to I'll put the flyer on there and we'll pick somebody.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Bet. Probably like 10 people. Who cares? It's gonna be like 200 people there. It's gonna be a bunch of people anyways. You said you wanted to gamble more.
Oh yeah, I was at a LA Galaxy soccer game. Very exciting, very scintillating. And I will occasionally sports bet on different things. Premier League, mostly soccer or like college basketball when it's happening. And I'm with my buddy, and I don't really watch MLS like that. I said, so who's like, what's the records of the teams? He said, oh, Cincinnati is like number 2 in the league. LA Galaxy is like at the bottom. I said, oh, let me do a little sports bet right now. And I went into my sports betting app, did it, and I won $145.
Did you get the rush like, I should have bet more?
Yeah, I did.
Usually when I win, I'm like, oh, I could have got more out of this.
And I think the game, it ended up being like 2-3 or something. Like it ended up being kind of close, but not really.
I have so many friends that are so into the sports specifically. I don't know enough. I haven't, but I always do it like when there's a boxing match or MMA. I like make bets in my head, and then if I'm watching with some guys, they're like, "You want to put a bet on this?" I'm like, "Oh no, I'm good." Like I'm too nervous to like actually put the money down. But it's like for me, I think I would do more fights. Do you gamble at all or try to?
No, I don't have any of the apps. I've gambled like at the casinos a few times, but it feels good winning. And
True.
I think that's the whole thing with gambling, right? It's like, yeah, it feels good. That's why you want to do it again. And then people start doing it every day, and then it probably ruins people's lives. But
I hate the sentiment that oh, gambling is bad and promoting gambling to a younger audience is bad.
Bro, I'm almost 30.
First off, this channel ain't motherfucking Ryan's Toys Reviews. But also, same people that say promoting gambling's bad are the same people whose younger brother, they allowed to eat Doritos. And it's like, I'm sorry, Doritos are bad.
It's the reason why adults don't have parental controls, because you're a parent, you're your own adult. You can control what you watch and want to take from it. So it's like if you watch it, it's and you're affected by it. It's like it's not the person that you watched it from's fault. I don't think.
Yeah, where does the accountability lie? What about Super Bowl's playing and there's an advertisement for Bud Light? You know how many kids watch a Super Bowl? Mm-hmm. You have just promoted alcohol to a child.
We got 11-year-olds wearing their favorite jersey of their favorite football player. Like, they're watching that. They're watching every second of the show.
But you know what happens when an 11-year-old goes and tries to buy Bud Light? They can't. You know what happens if a kid tries to download DraftKings? You can't. I actually couldn't because they wouldn't take my ID on one of the apps. I said, what the fuck?
You're pissed.
I had to call my mom, ask for my fucking other identification to get on that bitch. But I do think gambling is fun, especially when done responsibly.
Yeah, and if you decide to put all your life savings on a bet, that's your fault. And if you lose it, that's your fault.
The same way if you drink Sprite every day or Doritos or whatever, you will get a tumor.
Same way if you eat 5 pounds of ice cream every single day, you're gonna get diabetes. It's gonna happen.
But no one's like, oh, ice cream. Don't advertise ice cream.
It's crazy. Sometimes, like, when I'm like super full or bloated, I'll like drive around. I'm like, damn, you really just buy this thing at like 10 a.m. if you wanted to. You could just fill it. We have all the most terrible stuff at your access at any
Being
moment.
advertised everywhere too. Billboards, they try their best to put it in your eyes wherever you go.
The way they oil up the McDonald's when they flip it in slow motion, I'm like, damn, I need that right now.
They got the Tonight Dough, Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Y'all ain't mad at him for promoting cancer-causing inflammatory foods to children. Get him.
Milk Boys, they got a whole seltzer. There's kids under 21 watching their content. They probably want to drink that.
Yeah, I don't like that level of policing, like selective policing of what people do.
Should we bet on the Jake Paul Gervonta Davis fight?
Oh, shit.
I'll put $100.
When's that happening?
November 14th. It's coming up.
I don't know with that one.
Well, see, the thing is, it's an exhibition, so it's not going to be going anybody's records, but they're going to have judges score it and give a winner for the rounds.
Dude, I should have done
Like
that.
they're both good, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I should have done that.
I remember the only time I bet on a Jake Paul fight was a Tommy Fury one. He was winning every fight. I was like, bro, $600. There's no way.
You put 600 on Jake?
And he lost. And I remember, like, the guy was like, so are you going to sell me that? I was like, yeah, I can sell you that. And then I had to sell him the money.
See, you did the like my bookie sort of thing where you have it.
Yeah,
or was it a friend?
So there was a friend. His friend has the app. They wouldn't tell me what it was, but they take the money and put it over there. But only if you lose.
It makes watching it 115 times more exciting.
It does, because you're waiting. Or especially, let's say if you do like round 3 knockout and there's 10 rounds, like, you just got to do it on this round or else I'm down.
That's why people be getting so into the sports and the football, because
Yeah.
everyone's in a league, everyone's betting.
Then I've met people and that's their full-time thing. They just gamble their money. Now, granted, where'd that money come from? I don't know. But they literally just...
This actually, if you guys are okay with segueing real quick, it's a sports related thing. I actually sent this video to Rob a while ago and it was a topic that came up in my head. This YouTube video, this guy said, you're a loser if you watch sports. And I said, hey, I like sports here and there. I watched the video and every point he made, I was like, yeah, you're right. He was, I won't remember everything he said, but he was essentially saying that you are not on the team. Whatever team is in your area is just a happenstance. You have no actual connection. You didn't create the franchise. It's just your area that you so happen to live in. If they win a game and you went and tried to get into their locker room and celebrate with them, they kick you the fuck out and be like, who the hell are you? Yet you're so invested in it. What do you get from it? Other than, let's say it's a sports betting thing, but that's a different story. Mm-hmm. All right, you're the blue team wins and you identify with the blue team. Mm-hmm. That has nothing to do with your daily life.
Yeah, I do. I can see it from both ways.
It's like a human thing, I feel like. And I think that idea could help people too, like realize or get out of that sort of like, yeah, why am I devoting all this time to something that really doesn't matter? I can be, cheering for myself and doing things for me, but because a lot of people
let's
get caught up.
Then let's say you're a very successful person and you're busy 9 to 5 all week, or you're a super exceptional entrepreneur, and now you just want to turn your brain off. Like, that might be just their vice.
You
to
could be a
get
fan
into.
of whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
I think the sports, obviously, it's multifaceted and why people like it, but I do think the escapism is probably one of the biggest reasons.
It's probably the biggest thing.
Like, everyone's working hard all week, hates their job, their wife's bitching at them all day, and then it's like, finally, I get to go.
Yeah. Or their boss has been addicted to them all week. Whew, I can put on my jersey. I'm this person today. I'm going here for this.
I get to scream and let out everything.
Then if you're me, it's an excuse to eat whatever you want.
No, really.
Because like I'll be all my shit, and then you're at the carnival. You're like, well, I mean, the funnel cake is here. You got to eat that. So I mean, it's fun to. And I already know that going into it, but I'm like, well, I'm here now. So whether it's the food, the atmosphere, I mean, same way people say go to a soccer game in person versus watch on TV, because you feel the bleachers vibrate and you feel people screaming at their lungs. Yeah, why is that guy screaming over another man that's 20 years old over here? But it's like, bro, it's the whole culture that also comes with that.
I go for the smell of the hot dogs, the marching band, the fucking excitement from the goals and shit. But
cool plays, like it's cool to watch it. But yeah, whenever someone comes up to me, what's your favorite team? I always say, like, I don't really watch sports like that, but you know, I respect it and appreciate it.
I get pissed when I'm at the sporting event and there's a grown-ass man calling out plays and instructions to the players, and I'm like, dude, we're up. They cannot hear you. What are you doing?
Run the ball.
And it'd be the most out of shape, old, never done shit with their life person saying the most instructions.
Yeah, because as a viewer and a fan, you want to think you know what's best, right? So it's like, yeah, you're at the MMA fight in the stands, right hook. Yeah, it's like they got a coach right there. He's not listening to you.
All right, dude, you want to throw right hook? How about you get in there and then you show us how it's done?
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I can't.
Yeah.
Okay, then shut the fuck up. Because what are you calling plays for? Do you have any history? Even me, I'd be watching the soccer and shit. Cross. All right, now sometimes I feel like I'd be cooking on the directions, but I don't actually.
I'm sure that's how the other
scream.
people feel too.
I just say it in my head though. I don't have to like scream.
yeah,
at
true.
them.
That's what makes sports though. It makes it so successful too. Because you need the people that are invested to buy the merch, to tune into the games, to buy the pay-per-view,
To buy all the products they're gonna play during the Super Bowl, like.
so that's part of it. You got the jersey on, you're gonna scream. You have that fan role play on right when you enter the stadium.
They need
you're
the
gonna do
big guy
everything.
with the big gut, because like when the beer commercials come up and we put all the guys that look like him with the beer in their hands, like, yeah, that's for me. So
Last thing that was on my mind recently was, and again, I don't know if we've talked about this before, it's the concept of this guy says, I don't like to say my age out loud because I'm afraid of how it will make others either perceive me or how I could perceive myself. So basically, when you announce your age or you're very cognizant of, well, I just turned 30. Well, I'm about to be 30. Well, I'm 35. Well, I'm pushing 40. Well, I'm only 21. Well, we, as well as everyone, associates ages with something.
Right.
Whereas if you just met someone and were talking to them, you could guesstimate about how old they are.
Yep.
But I think that maybe don't be so quick to worry about your age because it's a very limiting thing. Like, I can't be a streamer. I'm 32. It's like, well, just do what you feel like doing.
yeah, exactly. That's why it's great to have like a Gary Vee out there, man. Like he be telling everybody that's even in their 40s, bro, you're young. Start now. I think because people just want to put that self-limiting belief on themselves. Just I'm this age, so I can't. And that Robert Greene guy that you showed me, he's like a motivational speaker, has books and stuff. He was like, never complain, do stuff that explains or something. I forgot. I probably butchered it. But yeah, you can sit there and self-deprecate all you want, but I mean, then they have those stats where it's like the guy that created KFC started at 65, or the person that started this thing was 42 or 33. And it's like there needs to be a world where like all age groups just work together. You know what I mean? Like let's just do like a workshop. Like, all right, what are these problems? Like, why are we thinking when you're old it's the end of the world? So on Instagram, there's a woman that's like 73. She's done like 14 bodybuilding competitions, and she started at 65. Like, you know, you can't just, it's too late. It's too late for this, too late for that. It's like,
Yeah,
well,
I
no,
hate
you
when
actually
people
get
say
the most amount of time ever because you're the only one experiencing it. So if you want to just give up, that's the most cowardice, saddest thing you can possibly do.
This topic, I'm sure you guys have heard someone say this before when they had a pet that's old. And they'd be like, but she thinks she's a newborn, or she still acts like a puppy, or whatever. But it'd be some old ass dog, whatever.
Yeah.
She doesn't know how old she is, or she doesn't know how big she is, or whatever. I don't think people do that. I don't think people, for the most part, like you could almost say people mostly act their age.
Yeah. But when you do ask people that, like I've asked my dad and my uncles that are like 60 plus, they're like, dude, I Like obviously mentally in a way, but they're like, I still feel like I can do the stuff that if I go try it, I can't do it. But our outward appearance is going to just change. It's just going to decay, whatever you want to call it. But you can still feel like you got it in your head.
Even when someone tells you their age, you yourself put them in a sort of box. When someone says, oh, I'm 32, then I view them a certain way. But then certain people are able, where you don't really know exactly how old they are. So therefore, you're not able to put them in a certain category, which gives them more freedom. I don't know if you guys see what I'm getting at, but I met a guy.
So what do? Do you tell people now?
I guess I have been asked recently. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, because I can't be like, I'm not going to tell you. Like, I don't feel comfortable doing that. But there was a guy who I met. He was selling clothes, was at a flea market, and he says something, yeah, I bought this when I turned 40. And I was looking at him, I said, you're 40? And the Asian guy, bro looked 31.
Yep.
And it made me think, 40?
Mm-hmm.
So did you view him like more negatively, or what did that make you think of him?
It made me view him, I think I had, not to say I had more respect for him, but I do respect elders. I have respect for people who are older than me. So I think I might have viewed him as more of a not wiser guy than what I had originally thought. Because if he was 30, not to say he's not wise, but
based off the 10-minute interaction or whatever you have with them, right?
I will simply, if someone tells me they're 30 versus 40, there is a slight perspective change that I have between the two. So when you tell someone, how old are you? X amount. You know, some people might say, oh, you look 30, you look this, whatever. I just think it's an interesting concept that I'm curious to like play around with, where maybe if someone asked me, I could ask them what they think I am, and then, I don't know, not answer. I don't know. Yeah. How old was Mac Miller when he passed away?
26. We've all
Dude, that's insane. That's
King
so
Von
young.
26. Pop Smoke 20.
20.
Juice 20. Juice 21.
21. But
Exactly.
Wow, he was only 21.
Pop Smoke, I thought he was 30. He was 20. Tupac 25. You see that guy like a living legend.
age doesn't matter with whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You can do whatever. You can create an image. You can perceive yourself to look younger, older. It literally don't even matter.
And then I guess like these people that are like these quick conversations, like does it matter at the end of the day? If I'm not going to continue to see them, like sure, go perceive me in your car. Like, damn, that guy's older than I thought. Or he's old and he's only doing this. I thought he would have this going on. It's like, yeah, that's your version of what you think is.
Now I know how women feel when they be not wanting to say their age.
That's rude.
Now I think we're going to feel it more when we're like 30, like, because that's obviously what we're told is the whatever, like you're older. But it's nice that there's other influencers, friends, celebrities that are doing what we do, are in our space, and they've already got there. And I'm like, Logan's 30 and he's still going.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get offended when they think you're old at the age that we're not even old, because like, yeah, when you're 13, a 6-year-old thinks you're old. You know, it's just like it's the same thing.
Oh yeah, when I was in middle school, if you were in college, I was like, oh my god, they've got their whole life figured out. Like that's beyond me.
I might start just saying some cringy, annoying shit where if it's like
Ryan gives them a whole spiel.
I might say some corny shit like, I'm whatever age you perceive me to be. Wait till
I'm evergreen. What?
Yeah, that guy.
You realize age is
that guy's old and weird, and they're gonna walk away.
You realize age is just a concept.
Yeah, when you start doing that, then it's like, yeah, you really don't want to be old. It kind of highlights you being old.
It's like obviously you're not that young, dude, and that's why I got pissed off when I was seeing it was the what's his name, Marway. He was on the stream basically with Kai Cenat and friends, the Wayans brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And they were disrespecting him. The one Asian kid was like something like, you talk too much or something.
Whoa.
Yeah, and we've been saying that too. We've seen so many videos of like the school kids like beating up the principals and teachers.
No respect.
Happens more often than it should nowadays.
Even Kevin Hart was on the stream, and the way they would speak to him, I was like, I would never speak to an older person like that ever. I don't care if they're a janitor or a Kevin Hart. I will give respect to someone that's older than me simply because they're older than me.
Yeah, I saw a clip where he had to like push some kid back. He's like, what'd you say to my daughter? And it was like, whoa.
Then it's like that kid's parents aren't there, like, so that he can just run amok and say anything. Like, where's the parenting now even? It's like, well, just Kai Cenat, your dad. Just go mess around and don't respect any adults.
And I mean, we could talk about this topic forever, but now it's making me think of even people that you hang around sort of could bring different things out of you to make you act in more of a way. Yep. If you're around 30 plus year olds, you start feeling more like, the conversations you have is going to be different. We're interviewing college kids. that conversation is way different. The way they perceive the world and whatnot, and the way they view us is different.
So you almost can't get mad at it. It's like, well, you're just going through the motions. Like, you'll get here one day. Like, I was there at one point too.
And realizing, oh damn, people view me as a grown ass man. Like at the 7-Eleven.
Yep.
Even in my head, I still feel very youthful, but to others, I'm not necessarily that.
Oh, I walk by sometimes, like if I'm walking by some young people, I'm like, damn, I put like I'm just like the NPC old guy that walks by.
But it's
I'm
also
like,
how
it's
we
all
perceive
good.
it though too. It's like,
or maybe
there's
they
a
don't.
60-year-old that's like, you're so young, you're a baby.
That's what I'm saying. Who are you old to?
Who are you old to? And like, what do you want to focus on and let
Aren't
affect
all of
you?
us, isn't every single person, no matter what your age, you're older to somebody, younger to somebody else? So it's like, all right. We're all dealing with the same effect.
And at one point, you were the youngest person in all of human, not history.
At least for a millisecond,
Yeah,
right?
for like the quickest second ever.
But you only get older every second.
Nah, but then you think about like everything you've done, you're trying to redo all that to get back to right here? No, I'm not, personally. I'm not trying to go redo anything. I'm like, that's a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice. I'm going to... I like that I have like a roadmap. Like I have a lot to show, or people they know the story. They see how much has been done. It's like, all right, cool. I think it's always possible to climb your second, third, fourth peak. So I'm just like, all right, what's the next mountain to climb?
You're simultaneously the oldest you've ever been and the youngest you'll ever be.
At all times.
And I will finish by saying this. I learned this from a very wealthy gentleman who's older than me. And I was like, what do I do if I felt like I wasted time in my life? And he was like, honestly, that is a great feeling, because the pain you feel of wasted time forces you to make a change to then start doing something. So if anyone feels like, I pissed away the last 8 years working at Staples when I could have been pursuing my dreams.
Cool, it starts right now.
Boom. Use that anger and that resentment and that fuck and let that fuel you.
Bars. You can use that for fitness, work, goals, dreams. That's everything.
And before you think of an excuse, just apply yourself first and just try it.
That's all we do every day, right? You think you're going down one path. Oh, nope, this is happening now. Oh, or you get stopped. You're told you can't. There's actually a force that doesn't allow you to do this thing you're trying to do. Cool. You're going to have to do something else, right? You'll be sad about it for a little bit, but.
And it's like, if you can see someone else did it or accomplished something you want to do, it's not impossible. That's the one sign right there. You can do it. If someone else did it, well, you can do it too.
But how good in your story to recognize, I just wasted 10 years. These next 10 years are not going to be like this. Cool, you can start now versus you wasted your whole life. Oh, damn, I have a million regrets. I wish I would have blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, yeah, bro, now it's too late. Now you're immobile. You have self-care. Like, you can't even help yourself. It's bad. But
I feel like 98% of our issues are all imagined. And like, people slow themselves down. Okay, you don't have the best environment or best conditions. I would argue that people aren't where they want to be because of their own self-limiting beliefs.
facts.
I'm 30 now. I can't do that anymore. Like,
No, why not?
I don't have
It's
experience.
a loser mentality, victim mentality. Everyone has access to a lot of things that can help.
Oh, I can't do it. I don't know.
Like, bro, there's 70-year-olds
Yeah.
running ultra marathons. Bro, I'm like, how am I not even able to do that? And I'm this young. Well, I can.
You can.
And I'm like, that's actually more inspiring. This dude's 70 doing. This guy's 50, 60. Like, bro.
And no one's going to feel bad for you or any of the excuses you have either.
Yeah, there was something somebody said about fitness too. It was like, eat whatever you want in private and nobody will notice. Eat all the things you're supposed to eat, work out, and everybody notices you. Like, it's like a thing where people can tell that you've been working on yourself, versus like, yeah, just eat and just fit in with everybody else, but do all the things that nobody else is trying to do. And you can apply that to food or working hard.
Damn,
When I went to my high school reunion, it's like everybody could tell, like, you're a legend. I remember you were doing stuff, social media before with social media. They had the same amount of time as me. I'm not saying they had to do that, but it's like, it's all being talked about. Everybody saw what was happening because I left a trail of accolades from that time.
I've never heard a quote like that before, where if you do the wrong things and eat the wrong
We'll
things,
find it again.
very few people notice. If you do all the right things and eat the right things, everyone notices.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. And that can be with food or anything. That's the same thing with like the grinding mentality. Like, you work on something that nobody sees you working on until everybody notices that you were working on that thing.
Yeah, it's like the body transformation. It's like no one really cared what you ate or what workouts until like
And then
you
once it
popped
was
out
out-
and looked like that. It's like,
Yep.
wait, what have you been eating?
And I also expected to see a lot more like girls on my phone. Like, hey, you're looking good. I ended up with just all shirtless pics of dudes. They're like, bro, I'm 2 weeks in. Help me with this. What do you think? What do you think?
Wow.
And I'm like, but now I work out with like 7 different people a week because I have everybody hitting me up. They only get motivated if I choose to go with them, and I'd be missing out. I'm like, oh, you said you want to do legs today. I'm like, I'd be in my own world. And that wouldn't have happened if I didn't put myself forward. And now other people are they recognized it. So start doing the things that people don't want to do, man.
Now, this is the perfect time to load up for having a great start of 2026.
Yeah, like the perfect, it's not the end yet, but you can start that. And that's what I did my transformation last year. I started in October. So I remember when I was like I was so clean on like 75 days cardio weights, and it's Christmas and I'm like literally working out in the gym and everybody's gone. And then when I'm at New Year's, everybody's eating ice cream and I'm just doing it. I'm like, it was like the best feeling, like not to feel like anything above anybody else, just for myself. I was like, wow, I'm doing what nobody's doing right now. This is the most emptiest I've seen this or that. Nobody wants to be eating what I'm eating right now. And then when it's done, people are like, wait, what? How long did it take? Yo, what you think on me? I'm like, bro, it takes a minute, but you had the same amount of time I had.
And you stayed consistent too. It's like it compounds.
Hey,
Before you know it, you're there.
My trainer told me it, and I kept in the video. The time is gonna pass regardless. Use that for any bucket you are trying to fill.
Bars.